Sydney, Massachusetts, ahead of England's second match at this World Cup, which is against Ghana. It's going to be played in the home of the New England Patriots, just outside Boston. And if England win, they will be going through to the knockout stage as group winners. Paul Robinson is with me, 41 caps for England, played at the World Cup. We'll be together in the stadium. I've been there, you've not been there yet. The weather's interesting. It absolutely poured down today, and where we sit, there's no cover, and rain is forecast for match day.
Yeah, I don't think our listeners will be too worried about me and you, John. So long as we don't sit too close to the electric sockets, I think we might be okay. It's all about the team, and I think it's, with the weather as it is, I think it's a blessing for the England squad, because, when you look around at the different conditions, we've seen games delayed for the weather. We've seen the heat conditions in different areas. England were very fortunate to play in the air conditioning of Dallas in the first game, but actually here it's almost like home, isn't it? Mid-season, it's 22 degrees. I flew up here from Atlanta after covering the Spain-Saudi Arabia game and arrived, and I was very surprised with the temperature. Very, very mild, and as you say, very dull, overcast, which I think that will help England.
Me too. So we will be bringing you the commentary on 5 Live. The match is also going to be live on BBC Television. Presently, we're going to hear from Thomas Tuchel and Declan Rice, who I spoke to at the stadium. And as we'll hear from Declan Rice, Harry Kane has spoken to the squad about the importance of getting this match won and the positive spin-offs of that further into the tournament for England, potentially. But first of all, Paul, what about the team selection for Thomas Tuchel? Is he going to go the same team again, do you think?
I wouldn't be surprised if he changed it. I think there's 2 decisions that he's got to make. There was question marks over Ezri Konsa and John Stones and Marc Guéhi. Obviously, we all thought 6 months ago, that it was going to be Marc Guéhi plus one other, and it actually didn't turn out to be that in the first game. England did look defensively susceptible at times, so that's a decision that he's got to make again, but we talked about that before the first game. And Anthony Gordon, for me, I thought he was exceptional in the first 2 games, the warm-up games, and the outlet that they used was Madueke on the right-hand side, and I thought Gordon had a quiet game, and I thought the substitutes that came on, Marcus Rashford, I thought he was excellent, and he had an impact. All the substitutes that Thomas Tuchel made all had an impact, and I think they've all made a case for a start. When you look at the way that they played on the front foot and the attacking style that they've got, and then you realise that he's not afraid to use his squad. He trusts his players. I mean, Jed Spence was a player that came on that we didn't expect to see at any point early in the tournament, if you like, unless there was an injury or a suspension to somebody. And he came on, and I thought he had possibly one of the biggest impacts of the substitutes. He had a golden opportunity when he went through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. His pace and power down that right-hand side. Thomas Tuchel's spoken about him being the fastest player in the squad. And then we've also seen him been able to rotate within the game. We saw Jude Bellingham start as a 10, then dropped into the 6. He left the field. Reece James went from right back to then go into the 6 to allow Jed Spence to come on. He's got so many options. I think his 2 big decisions are on the left-hand side and at centre-back, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does mix it up, because he trusts his players, which is a good thing.
Well, he did say that everyone is fit, and on Bukayo Saka, Thomas Tuchel said that he's not feeling any pain, and he has trained for the last couple of days, full training, in advance of the Ghana match, and he actually used the phrase, he's ready to go, about Bukayo Saka. So we'll see about the team selection, but let's hear now from Thomas Tuchel, the England manager, just about how things have been since the win against Croatia.
Well,